Hello, good morning and welcome to an episode of Camilla and I. And yeah, we're at one of our favourite areas for wading birds at the moment, Farlington marshes. And it's been absolutely superb already this morning on Camilla and I. We've had Oystercatcher feeding chicks close to Camilla. Absolutely superb. Amazing interaction between the chicks being fed by the adults. Amazing. Both parents quite attentive. So I thought today we'd explore the Precapture feature on the A9 III, as it's one of the principal reasons I bought this camera ahead of the Sony A1. Obviously I couldn't use two bodies at once. I'm not on safari in a Jeep with two cameras set up with two different lenses. I'm in one static position with one lens, one camera. So I can't really operate two cameras. I could operate a video camera, no problem at all. But no, we have come out today with the main Camilla now, the A9 III. And we're exploring this pre-capture mode, which is quite incredible. The ability to set up to a second of action before fully depressing the shutter button and releasing it. So yeah, it's quite a revelation on Camilla and I. And yeah, we've been dying to get hold of this feature. Absolutely amazing. So I've currently got it set to half a second of action, because you can choose between 0.1 of a second to a full second of pre-capture action with the A9 III. Absolutely incredible. So yeah, amazing to be able to do that. And then you just half depress the shutter button and then fully engage the shutter button and bang out those pre-capture frames. And what I've already learnt from the pre-capture function is when you've got it permanently set in camera like I have, it's the shots you get before you fully release the shutter that you don't realise you're getting. And already on the way here this morning, I had a common tern bringing a fish back to its chicks across the harbour wall. And the ability to get that split second before you press the button in flight is absolutely incredible, and enabled me to get these shots, whereas normally, or quite often, the action would be past you. The common tern with the fish in its mouth would have gone past you. But in this case, you've pre-captured some of the images, and the autofocus is so good on this that I've got all the way through. So I've got a nice succession of shots to choose from. Absolutely incredible. And also, we've had the red shank on a post. And again, I think I actually missed I looked away at the vital point when the red shank took off. But not to worry, because I got quite a few shots of red shanks taking off from a post already. But what it did capture was some great little action with its beak down, just sort of coughing up a ball or something like that. And again, I didn't see this, first of all. I didn't press this deliberately for this particular action. But I saw it late, and it still captured the detail of the bird with the interesting behaviour beforehand. So it doesn't have to be an in-flight shot or anything like that. It can just be a moment of action pre-recorded. Absolutely phenomenal. So an amazing feature on this A9 III, and well, I thought it was going to be important, but at the moment, getting into the minute detail of it, it is seeming absolutely gorgeous, and it is really the way to go, especially with birds, and yeah, birds in flight in particular. But yeah, absolutely incredible function. Anyway, I'll see what other action I can get. Already had beautiful interaction with a Oystercatcher family, 2 chicks and the 2 parents coming in to feed, and that's why I've got the hat round the wrong way, because I'm using the microphone as well to record any sounds and noises that the Oystercatchers make, etc. Yeah, amazing. Anyway, yeah, beautiful action between the Oystercatcher feeding the chicks. Beautiful. Lovely behavioural detail. And again, I was able to use the pre-capture function in order to get shots before the action occurred. So they were just feeding a worm or something or other to the chick, and I was trying to get that precise moment of the handover of the worm into the chick, and the Oystercatcher was really dilly-dallying around with it, picking it up, putting it down, picking it up, putting it down, and I was able to eventually, when the bird actually got to the real motion of it, then I was able to depress the shutter button, which recorded the pre-action. So I should have every frame, and I should have the critical frame of the actual shot, which I'll show you now. So again, it's not just the birds taking off, it is this intimate action you can get with the pre-capture moment. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, currently I've got it set to half a second of pre-capture, and I'm shooting at about 30 frames per second at the moment, so it will only record 15 frames before I fully depress the shutter. So yeah, be warned, you get for a lot of shots with pre-capture. Absolutely amazing. Yeah. Anyway, I've just spotted another redshank on a post, so yeah, I better go and have a look at that one. Okay, I'll catch you in a minute, guys, with more pre-capture action in the A9 III. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so if you want to use the pre-capture function on the A9 III, you do actually have to switch it on in camera, because it doesn't come set. Because obviously not everybody wants to take loads of photos before they fully depress the shutter. So yeah, but anyway, but point to note. God, it's beautiful here this morning. Quick flip you around, show you what I mean. God, yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, Lymington off to the left, and then panning round. Beautiful, beautiful. And there's a redshank on a post just further down. Gorgeous. Oh, got some action up above. Yeah, so the disadvantages to Precapture, I think I've already mentioned the main one, which is the thousands of photos you've got to go through, and we still haven't installed Photo Mechanic or any software, unfortunately, to speed up the process of processing images. I think last time I was here I had 2,000 images to go through, which actually wasn't too bad. Jonathan had 10,000, but I think he's a bit more used to scrolling through the photos. So definitely there is a number of shots. Obviously you're going to waste a lot of memory card. So yeah, I've just brought a spare memory card as well with me today, just in case we get a little bit trigger happy. So that's one of the main disadvantages. And yeah, but apart from that, I suppose there's not a lot really wrong with Precapture. It's a very good feature. Yeah, amazing. And of course you can miss, you can still miss, it's not totally infallible. If you set the camera at the wrong autofocus before the bird takes off, it may not acquire focus quickly enough in the burst. So yeah, AFC continuous, of course. We're using zone for in-flight shots. In-flight mode, we're on 1/4000th of a second. Again, wide open, f5.6. We've got the 2x converter on the 300mm. So yeah, we're ready to capture any action. So anyway, I'll wow, we've had some amazing action on Camilla and I. Incredible. Lapwing defending 4 chicks. Amazing. And they fought off other lapwing and also an Oystercatcher. And anyway, I've been using Precapture a lot, and yeah, it's worked pretty well so far. But I've changed my frame rate back to 30 frames per second. I crept up to 60 frames per second and realised now I've got about 3,500 photos to go through, which yeah, should be fun. But yeah, it is that moments of action, quick flip you around. See what I mean? Literally got an Oystercatcher sitting down, 3 lapwings fighting it out, and there were 4, must be 1 or 2 day old. There must be 4 1 or 2 day old lapwing chicks in the foreground, and the Oystercatcher chicks are a lot bigger, probably a couple of weeks old. Can't see those at the moment. Anyway, what a battle royal over the prime feeding ground. The chicks, unfortunately, of the lapwing are just the other side of the fence, so you can't get a decent shot through the fence. I'm hoping they're going to go a bit further inland. Anyway, anything approaches, as you can see, like that, they're after it. Incredible. Wow, as you can see, fast and furious action here on Camilla and I today. Oh, absolutely incredible. An amazing place. Also got a couple of other sets off over the other side. Quick spin around. Yeah, got some other sets as well. Absolutely beautiful. All those chicks are in range, I better go. Well, I'm definitely going to have to get a photo mechanic. Oh dear, this is incredible. Amazing lapwing action. God, they really don't like each other, these lapwing. I think one set of lapwing have got sort of 1-2 day old chicks, and the others have got elder chicks, and they really hate each other. Absolutely incredible. So, yeah, this is the elder pair of chicks. So they really are detested by this pair with the 4 younger chicks. Amazing. Incredible action. Anyway, I hope I got something with the pre-capture. Yeah, definitely get a burst before you press the shutter, and yeah, you really need it because your reactions just can't quite get in there quick enough. So again, it really shows the advantage of pre-capture. Amazing. Incredible. Well, if you could share any information in the comments on the use of pre-capture with anybody else, that'd be great, because it's all new to Camilla and I. Got any tips for pre-capture use? Leave them in the comments below. But yeah, you've really got to experiment by the looks of it. And yeah, I'm not sure we got the settings right yet, but anyway, yeah, leave a comment below, please. Well, probably next week we'll explore the 60 frames and 120 frames per second you can get with the A9 III. As so far, we've been reluctant to go beyond 30 frames per second, and I think we've missed some action. So a video to come in the future is definitely using a higher frame rate with the A9 III. Amazing. Well, I think that's enough from Camilla and I today. I'll leave you with a fight scene, I should think. A fight scene of Lapwing defending their chicks. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, have a good one. Bye from Camilla and I, and the action here at Pennington Marshes. Have a good one.